Hi all, so hope you're learning well. So today's video we will talk about how to create a MySQL instance from Cloud Shell. What if I ask you how you can make it the same instance of MySQL through the Cloud Shell? So there is a very simple step, okay, that we will learn today. So let me open. So first you have to go to your Cloud SQL, type it. Alright, so get into the Cloud SQL. So we have done this, remember that this was the three options and we have clicked onto the choose MySQL, and then what are the options it comes we have selected, and finally we created the MySQL instance. But today we are going to make it through the Cloud Shell. Okay, you can go to the Cloud Shell, simple, you open it and then you can start onto this. Okay, so let me open in a window. So the first command you have to run export project underscore ID Google Cloud info format value config project. So we make sure that we are on the same project. Okay, it's very sensitive, so if you, I will suggest better you do not copy paste or just type it. Okay, so then I will check the command runs successfully or not. So yeah, I'll run it the echo project ID to make sure that is my project ID Prwatech290824. Next I will check the bucket. So we know that MySQL or in Cloud SQL the data storage at backend it use your bucket. So for that also I will just cross check. So I will just write the command export bucket project ID with link with the same ID, project ID. So this is the command you have to execute. Yep, and you have to simply write echo bucket. Okay, that's work. This is the basic step. Now I will create an instance, right? So let's see the command to create the instance. Before creating the instance, you make sure that your MySQL API is ready. So what I will do, this is what my command, Google gcloud SQL instance create. Taxi is the instance name, double dash here, N1 standard one machine I'm taking for this configuration, and let me enter. It will take some time. Alright, so of course it takes time, and you can see the instance name is a taxi. The version of MySQL is 8.0. Location is US Central, and the tier that we have defined on the in the command part, right? Tier, this part we have defined, so it is reflecting this machine configuration. Okay, the address is there, private address status is runnable. Okay, now remember that after setting after creating the instance, there's option to set the username password also. So when you will log in, it will require your username password. So we'll learn how to set the username password command onto this. So the command is gcloud SQL users. So set password. I'm setting the username password as a root. Okay, and password itself is a password, so make sure that all it's a case sensitive, and of course this username password is required when you need to log in on MySQL. Let me set the username password. Okay, it's updating, and yeah, it has set the username password. Now the next if we talk about your authorized network. Okay, so here I'm putting dot, not any IP, not any specific address, but yes, as per your requirement you can define your address there also. This is what my instance name, taxi. So whatever you define your instance name, you have to type it there. Okay, let's make it simple. So it asked me when adding a new IP address to authorized network, make sure that also included IP address that have already been authorized. So I want to continue with the same, right? Yes. So project, you can see that name, it is taking name, taxi project is this, project it is ID, setting IP configuration authorized value 00 because we have set the same, and now it's completed. Okay, so this is a simple process, easy steps. Make sure that what are the syntax in the command that you're writing, it should be written properly, and it's very case sensitive. In case if you're doing copy paste, the command looks good but it may not execute. Okay, so it's recommended just type it manually. And now I will get into Mysql username, password. Okay, I will all the configuration I have set. Now I will get into the password itself. It will ask the password. You can see that root and the password. So I will set. Okay, my mistake that no. So yeah, I have to define the IP address. So what I did the mistake, I have to get the IP address, to map with this. So let me go onto this, click onto SQL. Yeah, see that here the your instance has been created, you can see here, and this IP address you have to copy. This IP address you have to type it. See that, that's very important. I had that, skip that, and now it's done. I will clear my screen. Let me go up. So this is more important. If you already created the instance from console and you want to log in, this is the step you have to do it. You get the IP address, and that MySQL equal to what IP address you want to connect, login, you have to paste it here. That's it. And after this, it's a simple that IP address you have given, and yep, you again project ID. If you get it, echo MySQL, you have to just cross check. Yes, see that the same IP address. I got it here, 1.9, and yeah, it's working fine. Okay, now you can log in with the same command, username and root, password. I hope this time it should work. Yeah, your MySQL, I can say. So it's the same SQL what you're running on your local machine, not different. So you can run the basic command, show databases. Let me, here all the database are there, and the rest you know what you have to do. So if you know the MySQL, you can run all the command, create table, insert table, and all those command you can execute onto this. If you want to come out from the shell, you can write exit and come out from this. So this is all about how to create a MySQL instance from the Cloud shell. Hope you learn well. Again, it's more important to do the practical, so please follow all the steps, and more practice is needed. The way you done from the console, I believe this is the more easiest way if you know there's all the syntax to work. Thank you. Wish you very happy learning. Hey, don't forget to download our app for access to free courses and interactive quizzes. Stay connected with us on social media for updates and free content. See you next time. Happy learning.